Good morning again, everyone. I'm going to put my glasses somewhere safe. Okay. Right. So this weekend, I was thinking, well, I think about them often, but more than usual, my little puppies who passed away in the last 8 months or so. And, I felt a little sad. And then I thought about how much joy they brought us, how wonderful they were, and how they had long lives. They died at 14, and how grateful I am for all that time we had. And I instantly came out of my mood because that's the power of gratitude. Gratitude is such a beautiful thing. And we will focus on that today in our meditation. So now let's come inside, close your eyes, and focus now on your breath. Begin to deepen your breath. And feel your breath as it moves through your nose into your lungs, and then disperses through your blood system, those little bubbles of oxygen. I like to think of them as floating through your system, replenishing and renewing every cell in your body, bringing you life. Inhale gratitude for this breath, for our pranic energy. And exhale and let go of the toxins. And with that same exhale, share that gratitude. Inhale, fill yourself up with gratitude. Exhale, let everything go. After your next exhale, return to your natural breath. Open your eyes to take in the light. Let's begin today working on our neck. Send your right ear to your right shoulder. Bring your chin to your shoulder. And then draw a line across your chest all the way over to the other side. And when you get there, then look up at the sky, your nose reaching upward. Inhale, and on an exhale, trace that line again. And when you get to the other side, look up. Inhale and then exhale, and continue with this on your own, at your own pace. Noticing where you feel resistance. And then the next time your chin is to your chest, pause. Send your nose to the ceiling. And then send your nose to the mat, your chin to your chest. And continue to do that, inhaling as you go up, exhaling as you look down. Next time your chin is to your chest, pause and come back to a neutral position. All right. Roll your shoulders. Forward, up, back, down. Roll them. And pause. Go the other way. And then pause. Reach your arms straight out from your shoulders. And reach to the right. Come to center. Reach other side. And continue. Pausing at center. Exhaling on the reach. Inhaling when you pause. And then when you're at center, bring your arms back down. I'm going to work a little bit more on our upper body strength. So we're going to send our right hand up to the heavens, all the way up, wherever it is that which you want is. So reach for it with your wide open hand, and then make a fist and bring it down with all your might. Send your elbow back behind you. Reach again and bring it down. Send your elbow back behind you. When you send your arm back, you're helping to build your tricep muscles. When you bring it down, that's your biceps. But you have to really mean it. You have to give it your might. And then the next time you reach and bring it down, you'll pause. All right, other side. Inhale, take hold of what you want and bring it down. Reach. And one more time. So we're going to go in the opposite direction now, because we just received something from the universe, and we're going to send our gratitude. So start with your elbows back behind you, your hands in fists, and reach up, open up your arms, sending gratitude up. Send your fists back behind you, reach up, open up your arms. And then release. All right. Send your left arm over to the right, bending your right shoulder, your right elbow, sorry. Inhale to center and over to the other side. Inhale to center. Send your arms back behind you, Yoga Mudra behind you. Send your knuckles to the mat, a little baby back bend. Take a deep inhale, big inhale, and then let your exhale come out slowly and let it take the entire time it takes you to fold forward over your legs until you're empty. Wait until you're completely empty of breath before you unfold on an inhale and come back to center. Turn to look over your right shoulder. Your left hand is on your right knee. Your right arm is your support. Remember to grow taller on your inhale, and when you're empty of breath, maybe you'll twist a little bit more. Feel the twist in the middle of your body. Inhale your arms up alongside your ears. Inhale again. On an exhale, turn all the way over to the other side to twist over to look over your left shoulder. Right hand on left knee. Arms alongside your ears. Inhale, exhale, come back to center. Send your arms back behind you. Come on to the palms of your hands, fingers pointing forward, and this time a bigger back bend. Send your nose to the ceiling. Push your hands into the floor or the mat behind you as you open up your heart a little bit more, encouraging your heart to open with gratitude. Inhale, exhale, spring off your fingers and come forward any amount. And on an inhale, come back up to sit. Extend your legs, shake them out, rotate them. Okay. Bring the soles of your feet together. Hands on your shins. Tadasana spine, tall mountain spine. Inhale, exhale, curl your spine back behind you. Inhale, send it in a curl forward and continue with these cats and dogs. I'm making specific emphasis on my dog today in honor of my little puppies. And then come back to a neutral spine. Butterfly your legs. Send your feet a little bit farther away so that you have this nice diamond shape, so that we can do Tarasana, which is the six-pointed star. Tarasana is a star. So forearm over forearm in front of your shoulders. Inhale, exhale, come forward 1/3. Inhale, exhale, 2/3. Inhale, exhale. This last third brings your arms all the way down. Wherever they land is perfectly fine. You can separate your arms a little bit to make the base of the top pyramid a little wider. So you have two triangles, one over the other, that you create with your body. On an inhale, lift your arms in position, lift them and come back up, all the way up to sit in your mountain, and then release your arms. Extend your legs. Come to Dandasana. Elbows reaching back, hands alongside your hips, toes to the ceiling, and pulse your muscles, pulse your thigh muscles. And at the same time, you're pulsing your calf, your shin muscles, your whole leg, pulse them. And then pause, push in a little bit to the mat to make your Tadasana spine a little taller. And we're going to inhale, gather all that energy. Exhale, bring it to your heart. Inhale, gather gratitude, bring it to your heart. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, pause, bend your knees. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend and flex. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend and flex. Exhale, straighten and point. Once more. And then a half with your knees bent. Inhale, exhale, come forward from your hip joint, not your belly, from your hip joint, and bring your whole torso forward, nice and long. And then let your hands land wherever it is most comfortable for you. You can take your feet or your ankles or your calves, and let the rest of your body fold over your legs. Look forward though. So it's your chest that's coming down, not your nose. If you wish to, you can straighten your legs a little bit. It's a little early yet, but you might want to try that to lengthen and stretch your hamstring muscles. Then look up, bring your arms alongside your ears and unhinge. And bring your arms back down by your side. Okay, good. All right. Let's come on to our hands and knees. All right. So we're going to do a couple more cats and dogs here. So make sure your wrists are under your shoulders or a little bit forward if the bend is too acute for you. And your knees under your hips. And curl your spine to the mat on an inhale. On an exhale, arch it to the sky. And continue noticing how different it feels this way. Your range is much greater this way. You can go deeper into the pose, into this little vinyasa, because there are two poses, one after the other with breath. That's a vinyasa. And then the next time you're in your cat spine, pause and come to a neutral spine. All right. You're going to step your hands forward. And you might have to keep sending them a little bit more forward, a little bit more forward. You want to keep your knees under your hips exactly as they are. And you want to begin, as you walk your hands forward, to bring your heart towards the mat. So think of downward facing dog, only on your knees. This is puppy pose. This is the puppy. In honor of Ava and Jaja, our little girls. Then slide your hands back closer to you. Turn under your toes. Lift your knees, lift your hips. Downward facing dog, mama dog. Bring your left knee to the mat underneath your left hip. Swivel your right foot on the mat and place the sole of your foot flat on the mat and fan open to the right. That's right for me. Okay. Send your arm alongside your ear, your toes in the opposite direction for a full side body stretch. Send your arm back up, fingers pointing to the sky. Plant your foot back on the floor, your right foot, the sole of your foot. And then send your shoulder over your wrist and lift any amount your back leg. It could be an inch from the floor. It could be as high as your hip. And then let it all down. Bring your hand down, bring your knee down. Send your hips to your heels. Lift your hips and bring your heart forward between your arms. So lengthen your legs behind you, stretch them out straight. This is a variation of Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, that is upward facing dog. Send your hips to your heels. Bring your hips up over your knees. Place your forearms on the mat. Try to get your elbows under your shoulders. And then slide back and forth. And then come back to center. Wag your tail. And then come back to center again. Come up on straight arms, turn under your toes, downward facing dog. So this time in your dog, you're going to come up, all the way up on to the balls of your feet, all the way up on your toes almost, as high as you can come. Send your chest toward your thighs. You're pushing the mat away isometrically with your hands. And now bring your heels all the way to the mat to create your perfect dog. And then walk your dog. By bending one knee and then the other. I know you all know this by now. And then come back to your dog. Bring both knees to the mat. Sit on your heels, or as comfortably as you can. Come back, shake out your wrists. Send the back of your hands together, bring them together, and bend your wrists in the opposite direction we've been bending them, and shake them out. All right. So come to stand on your knees. Let's do our hamstring quadricep stretch. Walk your foot as far away as you wish to get the greatest stretch of your left quads. Send your arms back behind you, your hips forward, and come up. Anjaneyasana. Inhale, exhale, straighten your legs, bring your arms alongside your body. Inhale, rise. Exhale, come to stand on your knee. Inhale. Exhale. Once more. Bring your arms down, slide your foot back, and bring your knee back down where you found it. Good, everybody's good. Left leg. Walk it away. Arms stream back behind you. Inhale, slide forward. Exhale, straighten your leg. Whoops. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One last time. Walk your foot back. Bring your knee back. All right. All right. Let's come back on our hands and knees just for one more pose on our hands and knees. And you're going to send your right leg back behind you. You're going to lift your right leg. Now you can stay just like this or extend your left arm alongside your left ear. And we're going to hold this for a little bit. This pose is known in modern yoga as bird dog. So because it looks like a pointer bird. All right, bring it down. But its real name is Dandasana Dandasana. And send your left leg back behind you. Lift it. And what that means is a balance in your table, a challenge, a balancing challenge for your table pose. Bring your hand down, bring your knee down, child's pose. And then make your way slowly on to stand. Come up to stand. Right. Are you guys comfortable? Do you need the fan? Good. Okay. Good. So come to your mountain, Tadasana. Take a deep breath in and out. Shoulders roll, let them come down. Feel your mountain. Feel the energy from the crown of your head going all the way down your body. Inhale, gather all that energy, more of it, and bring it down into your body. Inhale, gather, exhale. Once more. So we're going to do some challenges to our balance. And the first one will be simple, that we do all the time in a tree pose. Right? And your tree can stay down with your feet on the mat, your heel at your, what is that, ankle? Or you can bring your foot to your calf. Right. And then you're going to send your leg forward, your knee forward, out to the side, and then back to your tree, and then bring it down. All right. Getting a little wobbly. Open your left leg, your opposite leg. Yeah. Lift it if you wish, or leave it on the earth. Lift. Open. Close. Oh, back to tree. And come down. Okay. Let's try that without tree. Come onto the ball of your right foot. lift it. And the amount you lift it is entirely up to you and your leg and your core, because you're using your core too. So continue to lift your leg, going up and down. Engage those abdominal muscles, because that's going to help you that assists your leg so that you can go higher and higher and higher, right? And pause. All right, let's start on the other side. So again, use those cores. Let your right leg that's your supporting leg. That's what you're standing on. And you really don't need this other leg. You know, you can just play with it. Kind of. Let it come up higher. Beautiful. Whoops. And come down. All right. Bring your hands to your thighs. And we're going to make circles with our knees and our hips, circling. And then next time you come to center, pause, take a moment before you go in the other direction. You know, when we make transitions from one direction, especially to the other, you need to pause so that you can get your bearings, so that your body can have time to change. Come back to center and pause. Send your hands sliding down your legs to come down your fingertips to the mat. Walk your hands around to the right, your fingers, and then through center over to the other side. So go at your own speed. You just want to walk your little spider fingers, little spider hands. Right. And then come back to center. Bend your knees. Bend them a little bit more. And step your heel toe, both your feet away from each other. Yeah, and bend your knees a little bit more. Straighten your legs, bow over. Inhale, exhale, bend your knees, look up in a flat back. Exhale, fold. Straighten your legs as much as is comfortable. Your knees don't have to be perfectly straight. Hips down, look forward, or you're looking in the forward direction. Straighten your legs. Bend your knees. Send your arms straight out from your shoulders like wings. And you're going to rotate your arms so that your palms are facing upward. Well, kind of, right? And you're going to use that to lift yourself up, all the way up, all the way up. Bring your hands together over your head, palms together. Bring your feet closer together. Temple. So interlace your fingers with the exception of your index finger. Let it point to the sky. And we'll do our crescent moons. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to center. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And come to center and take your time and bring your arms back down by your sides. Interlace your fingers back behind you. We did this when we were seated. Let's see how it feels when we're standing. So you want to send your knuckles down to the mat, big heart opener and big back bend. Open up as much as you can go. So if you feel you can send your knuckles down a little bit more, wow, very good, a little bit more, cool. And then come back up. So that was a very big back bend for most of us, right? So bring your hands to your thighs and very gently, just very, very gently, you don't want to go too fast, to do a counter pose. So curl your spine just a little bit in that cat spine, just a little bit, and bend your knees and come down. Wag your tail. Notice I'm into dogs and wagging and stuff today. And push your feet into the mat and come up to stand. All right, good. So we're going to make our way down to the mat again. But first, we're going to try something. I'm not sure we've done this in this class. We may have. We might have. Okay, so soften your knees just a little bit so that they're not very straight. You're going to cross your right foot in front of your left so that your toes all line up. Whoa. All right. Bend your knees. Good, good, good. Bring your right hand in front, your left overhead. Another balance for you. Lift your front leg and bring it down. Switch sides. Bring it down. I know it's confusing. Bring it down. Go slowly. And bring it down. Good. Bend your knees. Bring your hips back down. Bring your hands to the mat. Make your way down to the mat. So we're going to come back to Dandasana when you get here. We're going to do a pose that we did earlier, and we'll see how it feels after having stretched and flexed and moved your body around. Inhale, your arms all the way up. Inhale, engage your abdominal muscles, and on an exhale, you're going to come over straight legs this time, letting your hands reach whatever they can reach, whatever body part is available for holding. And then bring your chest down toward your legs. Look forward. So again, it's not your nose to your knees, it's your chest coming down over your thighs. Look forward. Lift your arms alongside your ears and unfold. Okay, good. So we're going to come down onto our backs. Take your time. And when you get there, bring your feet to the mat and lengthen your spine. So I say that a lot, and I know I've explained it, but it's been a while since I've explained it. So when you first come down, your body is little in a kind of a dog spine. So you want to lift your hips a little, send your hips towards your heels just to flatten out your back. That's all we're trying to do when I say lengthen your spine. All right. Right ankle on left thigh. Keep that right foot flexed. Place your hand on your right knee. And you're going to push into your right knee, and your right knee is going to resist that and push back into your hand and then release it. And you're going to do that twice more. And release. Then you'll leave your right leg where it is, bring your left leg into your chest. Your right arm comes through the little window you've made, and you wrap your hands around your left thigh, interlacing your fingers. Keep that right foot still flexed. Use your right elbow to move your right knee away. want to keep that as open as possible so that you can stretch the muscles. That's the piriformis muscle, doesn't matter what it's called. It's the one that snatches your sciatic nerve. So we're going to keep it nice and flexible. Extend your leg, your left leg up to the ceiling. Rotate your foot and go in the opposite direction. And then point and flex, point and flex. Right, good. Uncross, release, and bring your legs down. We'll do the other side. Oh, yeah. So let's start by pushing, your foot is flexed. You're going to push your knee away and push your knee into your hand to create resistance. And that's part of stretching that muscle I was talking about. And do that twice more. Bring your right leg into your chest. Hug it. Keep that left foot flexed, the foot that's right in front of you. And then send your toes to the sky and rotate your foot. Point and flex, point and flex. Bend your knee, bring it down, uncross. Okay, so what we're going to do now is come directly into Shavasana. Right. Remember to allow your legs to just open naturally. Your arms are rotated so that your palms can face upward, sending and receiving gratitude. Allow your whole back body to release to gravity. Feel your connection with the earth. And think about, while you're here and while you're following your breath, it might be a good time to think about some of the little things in your life that you're so grateful for. Deepen your breath and let it go. Roll your head from side to side. Make gentle movements with your hands and feet. Send your arms overhead, back behind you, your feet in the opposite direction for a final full body stretch. Then bring your knees into your chest, hug them, and roll from side to side. And come to center. Roll over onto your left side into a fetal position to expose the sun side of your body to prepare you for this beautiful sunny day ahead. And when you're ready, make your way up to sit. Bring your hands to your heart. And I am grateful for all of you. And let's seal that feeling of gratitude with the sounding of Om. And we'll do that before we'll go into meditation after that. So take a breath in. Om. Thank you for all of those who have to go. Have a wonderful day. The rest of you, you're going to stay with me a little longer. And get yourself by and get yourself ready for meditation. You might prefer a chair or to sit comfortably on your mat. So this is our meditation of gratitude, and during this meditation, we will be writing 4 letters out to those we wish to send gratitude to, and some of it is one of those places is the earth. But let's start first by closing your eyes and focusing on your breath. Your natural breath. Don't change your breath, just follow it. Follow it though as you inhale. Fill up your lungs, and as you let go with your exhale. Remember to come back to your breath if ever you're distracted during the meditation. Bring your awareness to your heart center and notice your heartbeat. And feel the power of that deep love that lives inside of you. Love for yourself. Your first letter is to yourself. Dear body, thank you for taking me where I wish to go. Thank you for all of my senses, allowing me to feel, see, hear, taste, and smell. gifts that enrich my everyday experience. Thank you, dear heart, for every beat, for your nourishing rhythm. And thank you to all of my vital and intricate inner network. Thank you, dear body. Thank you for being so unique, like a work of art sculpted just for me. Thank you for keeping me whole and alive inside this beautiful place so that I can live this precious life. Our next letter is to the earth and the heavens. Thank you, dear Mother Earth, for embracing me and weaving me into your precious ecosystem. Thank you for the sunrise that fills me with hope, for the colors you paint all around me, the greens, the yellows, the blues, the purples, and all the colors in between. Thank you. For the rain that nurtures your flora, for the rainbows that color the sky. For the food you give us so generously. Thank you for the snow that shimmers like frosting and invites children to play. Thank you for the sunset that calms my heart. For the evening sky filled with sparkling stars that tickle my eyes. Thank you, dear moon, for illuminating the night sky and keeping us close to this earth, our home. Our next letter goes to every person, every creature you have ever known. And your letter begins, to those with whom I have clashed, as well as those with whom I have loved deeply. Thank you for the lessons you taught me that allowed me to grow. Thank you for your unconditional love, your patience, your guidance. Thank you for making me laugh, for sharing my tears, for listening to my heart. Thank you for making me stronger, for challenging my beliefs, my instincts, for contributing to who I am and who I will be tomorrow. And finally, thank you to the divine spirit that fills me with infinite love. Feel your beating heart. Feel that center where your divine light shines. Feel your whole inner being. Thank you, divine spirit, for keeping me safe, for holding me close, for giving me courage and letting me know how powerful I am and that I will thrive. Thank you to the universe. Thank you to life. Bring your hands together at your heart. Bow your head. Feel your heart beating. And then slowly begin to open your eyes as you lift your head so that your eyes will be fully open when your head is erect. Thank you all. Thank you so much for being here with me today.